What is going on, everybody? It's your boy SoFly Trades here, back with another banger. And today, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of myself. Today, this will be my first actual video of, talking about how I took no trades. So let's get into it here. Okay, so to start the day, well, last night, I'll go into last night. I went to sleep kind of late last night. And with trading, you want to make sure your mind is good. You want to make sure you're well rested and everything like that. So, I woke up around 7 something. I wasn't going to force myself to get up simply because, my mind would be sort of cloudy and I would make decisions that, probably wouldn't be the best for my account. So long story short, I woke up around 7:30. And if I was to take a trade, the only trade I would have taken, well, the only 2 trades I actually could have taken from the 5-minute was this push up to 429 in the reject, which I most likely would have taken, knowing myself and my strategy, especially because we started getting an increase of selling volume as we were, rejecting this key level. And the second trade, my price target would have been prior day close simply because we've been choppy this week. So that'd have been a pretty good risk to reward, from 429 to 428. 429 basically what 50 something to 428 basically. That's pretty good. That's about 1.5 risk to reward. 1 to 1.5. My second trade I would have taken would be on this break below prior day close, and we would need a retest of this level right here. We had increasing volume, so the only thing that would have stopped me from getting in this trade is that we had increasing volume right here. And I don't like to get in entries if we have increasing volume at a key level. Say for instance, if I'm looking for a rejection, then we closed above it. So, and then when sellers came in, there was no really guarantee that they were here. You know what I mean? So this would have been an imperfect trade for me if I did take it, and I would go light in position, simply because volume wouldn't be confirming that the sellers were there. So it wouldn't fully go by my rules. So I would take a small light entry and keep my stop loss above this previous candle high right here, basically to give it some breathing room, since this would be my key level. But the only thing about this trade that I wouldn't really know is where my take profit would be. So that's kind of the only thing that would stop me from getting in this trade, is that I usually like to know where my entry and my exit is. With this, I wouldn't know where my exit is because I have a level down here at 425, but I also didn't expect it to get to 425 because we've been very rangy and choppy. So, it would have been hard for me to differentiate like what I'd like my level to be. I'd probably have to say, for instance, I don't know, you guys are going to see my thought process right here. To find a level, because mind you, none of this was here earlier. So what I would have done is I would have like, okay, I'd have marked this level in right here, this kind of previous low right here, touching these candlesticks. Let's see where this lines up at. Yep, you see? Now you guys are seeing my thought process. I would have looked, because I always say, if you're not sure, when in doubt, the past is the route. You want to look what happened previously. And yesterday, we came down in this area. So, you could mark that in just for like reference. And it's on my 15 minutes. So I would have marked it in yellow. Basically means it could not hold up as well as my green lines, because my green lines are for my daily and weekly, and my yellow ones are usually for my hourly 4-hour. But if I make a key level like this from the 15-minute, just to see price action on the previous days, to see if I could have a price target if I was to get in, then this would have been my price target. So this reject to down about right here, this would have been a pretty decent price target. On choppy days, I'm gonna journal this down and start looking into this, because I want to learn how to get better at trading in like intraday chop per se. So that's one thing I'll be looking into. But other than that, let's see what Nvidia is doing. Yeah, Nvidia had a nice little drop off, Of course, it's towards the end of the day, so some buyers are coming in. It's been doing the same thing basically the whole week. A drop down, a nice drop down, come back up, reject the level type of deal. But I like how it rejected this prior day close. I really like that. And where it's, still below it. So I really like that. These swings could play out. I only have 2 contracts. Let's see what it's doing right now. I haven't really looked. Okay, it's up around 75 right now. But they're still moving, of course. But yeah, these contracts could definitely play out. I'm very interested to see how these play out. But other than that, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.